Welcome to episode 5 of the Friendship Kitchen, and we have a very special announcement for you today that throughout the course of next month we are going to be sharing with you 4 simple, easy, and delicious one-pot meal ideas. We're just gonna get cooking. So the reason why we're doing one-pot meals is because we're both very busy working ladies. Lindsay here, she's a working mom who has a baby and a dog and a cat, and she has a very hectic schedule. So one-pot meal is the perfect way to go, especially on weekdays when you're really tired and do not feel like cooking.
And that happens a lot, and my husband doesn't like it. So I want to still be able to feed him and my son, so this is a perfect way to solve that problem.
And also just a few dishes to do, which is always the best. So we are going to be using olive oil, cherry tomatoes, sea salt, black pepper, tarragon, white wine, and also a very special meat replacement, which is called seitan here. And also spring onion to taste.
Today we are going to just use California white wine, and wine is excellent to cook with. It brings moisture to dishes as well as bring a fruity crispness to many different kinds of food, as well as a citrus. So that's why it's often served with wine and chicken, to bring out the subtle flavors of those foods. So today we'll be using it to do just that, to bring a lot of complexity in a very simple dish. As you can see, we have few ingredients, so this will do a lot. Also, I learned that you can substitute white wine for oil in some dishes, which makes it healthier and lower in fat. We'll also be using tarragon. So tarragon might be new to a lot of you, and it has a really delicious flavor of anise and fennel. So you can use that instead, or you can substitute it with more common herbs like basil or thyme.
So I know a lot of people do not like the flavor of tomato, but tomato is actually a very nutrient-dense food. It's packed with a nutrient called lycopene, which is a very powerful antioxidant. So if you do not like the flavor of tomato, you should really try these babies. Look at them, they're gorgeous. And cherry tomatoes, particularly in spring, they are so ripe and sweet. They are simply delicious. So this is the start of today. This is our special ingredient called seitan. It is made from wheat gluten, which is a perfect meat substitute. It is cholesterol-free, low in carb, low in fat, and extremely high in protein. So we are going to substitute chicken breast with seitan today. So we're just going to cook the seitan a little bit in heated olive oil, and put a little bit of salt and pepper for added flavor. And we're just going to cook that for 2 to 3 minutes until it's slightly brown on the outside to give it a nice crispy texture. Alright, now we're going to add the tomatoes. Okay, now that the tomatoes have started to burst, you can see the skin coming off. We're going to add 3/4 cup of the white wine. So now I'm going to taste test a little bit to see how the cherry tomatoes are doing. The cherry tomatoes right now, they have absorbed all the flavor of the white wine, and it just become really fresh, really light, but it still has the sweetness and the perfect balance of sweetness and tartness of the tomato, so it's really delicious right now. You won't believe this is the last step, but Lola's just going to put in the spring onions and a little less than a tablespoon of the tarragon and mix it into the tomatoes. And we are pretty much done. So we are done with the tomato saute, which looks absolutely delicious, and we are going to remove it from the stove and pour the whole saute over seitan.
And now our favorite part of the show,
Taste testing. It is really good. It's very light, and the seitan, it has a very meaty texture, which you will never miss meat after you ever start to use seitan. And tomato saute is very fragrant. Yeah, it's very light, fresh, and healthy, so it's like the perfect weeknight dinner.
And as you can hear, Sammy is very impatiently waiting for a taste. So we're gonna let Sammy, our resident taste tester, give it a try. And don't worry, it's totally okay to give to kids because the alcohol has cooked out of the wine, so no problem. What do you think? All right, thank you for joining us once again in Friendship Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed today's recipe. It took about 20 minutes from start to finish, so it's perfect for a satisfying, delicious meal in a pinch.
Yeah, so if you like this video and if you try, be sure to tag us on social media